Greetings and welcome to my channel. My name is Ignatius and let's watch myself play some Captain of Industry. As you can see, top right, as in exactly here, we don't have enough maintenance 1. We do have enough maintenance 2, so that's cool. We do not have enough maintenance 1. A little before that, a little before right now actually, there was an issue with coal. The dirt had backed up completely and blocked the whole thing. I dealt with it temporarily, so now coal is coming in again. But the matter of fact is I'm not producing enough copper in order to produce enough electronics 1. So I will need to increase copper production anyway, also for electronics 2 and other things. Electronics 1 are quite important, and therefore copper is quite important. Therefore, as as the copper production capability, as I will notice now, is not big enough, I will have to double up, just like I did with the iron. The plan is was at this time to copy and paste the copper thing exactly as I did with the iron up here. And this is a good place to pause, because I was looking mainly at this place and this place to build the second copper facility. I would have preferred this one, but I think there would not have been enough space. Copper is a little bit bigger because it requires 2 steps to make that copper instead of 1. So I will end up building it here. And this searching around, I can just skip ahead a little. Okay. Here I'm looking at this to see about the copying of everything, and I decided to just copy everything in this conveyor here that is needed to bring the finished copper into storage is below these 2 conveyors. But I will just copy everything and then delete these 2 conveyors before building the thing. Right here I'm looking at the wrong part. This is the right one. I'm looking at construction parts to see if I have enough to copy paste this facility without issues. Here comes the copy part. Yes, here we can see, which I really like, how much material is going to be needed to build the entire copied facility. Okay. Now I think I'm going to look at several possible places to build this. Again, I'm going to try. I would have been able to, as you can see, to squeeze this in here, but it would have been quite a squeeze, and at least I think I didn't build it here. I'm not entirely certain. Yes, I built it here. Okay, I remember correctly. It's been a couple days since I played this. Okay, now as soon as as I decide where exactly to place this, I will. Wonderful. Then, as mentioned, the deletion of the conveyors I don't need. Okay, here I'm looking at everything to see. This pipe is also this pipe is also not needed. So I'm going to remove that pipe as well. Here I'm noticing, yes, because of the T-sections, exactly, that I cannot delete beyond them. Wonderful, and now we just have the copper. Good. Here I'm looking at the pipes and conveyors and all the ins that are needed to bring the necessary material. I also decided that this facility is too far down. I wanted more accessibility. Accessibility by truck. Specifically here. It would have been too far down, only 2 squares of room. That would have blocked all of this from being accessed. I will end up doing it anyway, but that's going to be in a couple of minutes. Right here I'm looking again at all the wiring to bring the stuff in. I also, I think, notice right about now all these copper stones lying around, and I'm going to clean them away. I hope. Because I know at some point I did. I don't remember exactly at what point though. Okay, not this point yet. At this point I am looking at at the inputs necessary, which is copper ore and coal. And the coal, I just wonder something. I mean, they are side by side. I'm going to find a fairly complicated solution to this. No, not even then. As you will see, I'm going to, I think, work with U-shaped balancers. I'm not sure though. I think I am. Why did I go so complicated? I then took down some of these conveyors and rebuilt them, but why so complicated? It is something I must not have seen at the time. This part would have been the same anyway if I had gone complicated or not. And it's just a normal ins, as you've seen me build multiple times, so let me speed this up a little. Okay. I have no clue what I was looking at here. Okay. That's this weird bug sometimes that that you have to start the junction again, start building the junction again for it to get to the floor level you want. That sometimes happens. Here was the cleaning up. Okay, we now have essentially copper and coal being delivered. What am I looking at here? Probably water, of course. Let me do this a bit less annoying, maybe. Water. I also decided at this point, I think, that I don't have enough water, or I will decide that at some point and deal with that. But that is, I think, 2 or 3 episodes in the future. This is of course also a thing, the slag removal. Of course. I remember where I took the water from. I don't know what I was looking at here actually. This is fuel. This is the new facility. I was certainly thinking thoughts. I just don't know what thoughts. Yes, I need water. Yes, I don't have water here. Nor here, but here. Ooh! I found water. I don't think that was the exact thought I had, but I found water. Here I'm looking at the fact that I need to build a new one of these ramps. to get the water line through. It is of course not necessary, but I do want the ability for big vehicles to keep passing through here. Here I was looking at where to connect. Yes, this is a big water line. I was looking at things. Maybe a shorter way. Or, I don't know. I did access here, yes. Let me speed this up a little. Ooh, this sounds funky. I'm currently headbanging. Okay. This, I think, is everything needed. Yes, I quick delivered that to get that ramp going again as quickly as possible. It is finished, wonderful. And now comes the part where we just wait for this facility to be constructed. Before I zoom over, I don't have enough workers. And I thought to myself, I need more homes, of course, for more people. But then the situation is this: to upgrade level 2 to level 3, I need construction materials 3, of which I have lots, steel, of which I don't have enough, and glass, of which I have lots. So steel is here the deciding factor that I didn't do this. And upgrading 1 to 2, same thing, construction materials 2, of which I have a lot, and electronics, of which I don't have enough at the moment, definitely not have enough at the moment. So that was a complete no-go. Which means, as also I don't have the room for new tier 1 homes, something else needed to happen. In a previous episode, I doubled up on the glass production, which later turned out to have been unnecessary. I now have way too much glass production, which is never a bad thing. You can never make too much of anything, at least not in a game like this. But at this point, I'm looking for the pause button. I will have moused over it about 3 times now. Pause tool, yes! Woohoo! Which lets me mass pause this whole thing and free up the workers. That doesn't do it just yet, so as I also have 2 advanced refineries, or rather I'm now looking at what else can I deactivate. And here I see I have, I don't see it. This of course, and the 2 advanced refineries, of which I can pause 1. And now I have enough workers. Perfection. Now all these crosses are telling me that the trucks are trying to access this, and of course failing because of the water pipe. Let me speed this up a little bit. Yes, I was now checking on everything. Okay, and here this also works with copper scrap button and normal copper. Here I need to add, of course, coal and copper. Let's keep this at speed. Wonderful, because all I need to do here is add the balancers. Okay, and now, yes, the necessary piping. Also, don't remember why I went so complicated actually. This was way too complicated. And clicking this, the lower of these things was quite a challenge actually. But I managed anyway, because I'm that good of a gamer. Okay, now coal and stuff goes through, and wonderful. And here I noticed that quite a few, quite some stuff needed upgrading. Okay. Yes, that's what causes me to change the water piping. The diesel tank here has now become unreachable, which is of course a no-go. I was here looking at why this is and why it was accessible before. Then I look at this and I notice that here there are only 2 squares of space. And here there is everything's blocked. Trucks can go through here, but not here. And up here is everything's blocked now as well. There are only 2 spaces here and everything's blocked here. And these lines are too low to allow access. Which means exactly that this line needs to change. Yes, I was now trying to decide how to connect everything. Wonderful. And now the reconnection part. Also making it look halfway decent. Okay, and the tank is accessible again. Perfection. Good. Yes, there is water coming through here, that's all good. Yes, the pipe is full. And as you can see, production has begun. I should upgrade these lines here. This and this to be on the safe side. I don't know if I did that then. It doesn't look that way. Okay, I was now looking at coal, because that had issues with dirt, and as you can see here, 26 out of 360, dirt is already backing up again. And that is the cliffhanger for the next episode. Until then, thank you for watching, like, subscribe, you know the drill if you so choose, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.